Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. We back with another one when y'all thought it wasn't gonna be another one. I'm doing solos today. When y'all thought, oh, you need everybody, da-da-da, now I don't need them niggas to do shit. I built this bitch brick by brick from solos and I bring it back. We're recording on the camera today. I normally record on my phone, but today we on the camera. And we in the Oval Office. Y'all don't understand. We got White House clearance around here. You can't worry about what's going on over there. There's a flag, but we here for other teams. And it's 3 in the morning. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's 3:26 in the morning on motherfucking Monday. I ain't want to be at the Oval Office, and I really didn't want to do this. But I was like, you know what? The people came to see me, so I got to give them what they came for. I can't slack on my presidential duties, even though y'all really didn't need it. But we here anyways. I was up thinking one day on some real crazy shit, like, what if my parents brought Stewart Little home? Like, you gotta really think about how twisted you gotta be like, yo, we can't get you a little brother, but we gonna bring you this mouse. And it's gonna be your little brother. And you can't violate him, you can't kill him, you can't disrespect him, none of that shit. You gotta fuck with this nigga. That is crazy. That is another level of insane. Why are people always doing some shit? And that is a level of bigotry that should never be achieved. Like, what the fuck made them think that was a good idea? First off, where they even find this fucking mouse to begin with? I don't think they ever explained where they got this talking mouse from. But they find this mouse. And then, like, how is this shit already educated? Like, it just knows how to do shit? There are questions we need answers to. Well, Lord, if I was that little nigga, I'd have put that mouse down. Out the window at night, the first night, eat. I don't really like rodents, so I probably wouldn't have touched it. I'd have called it exterminator. Some way, somehow, that mouse would have been non-existent after a certain time. Because, like, why is this mouse here? Who said this was a good idea? Like, on all serious, like, this is the type of shit that when people say that's the white people shit, that's exactly what they talking about. Why the fuck did you bring that fucking mouse home? And then y'all really called it family. When they was really out there trying to kill that motherfucker. Like, the falcon and the other cat and shit. They was really trying to defend this shit. I couldn't go out like that. My parents ever brought Stewart Little home. I said, this is your brother. Yeah, all right. Let's see you say that in the next 30 minutes. I came across something the other day, and it made me get to thinking. Does empathy make you a trick? Like, you meet a shorty, or a shorty meets a dude, right? And y'all liking each other, y'all vibing, whatever, y'all talking, but y'all not like that. Like, for me, let's say Y'all in that first or second date range. And then they drop the bomb on it. They're like, boom. I don't got no working phone. I'm using my laptop. I'm using my iPad, whatever. And then, like, everyone got a heart. You feel some type of way. You like, damn, that's fucked up. If you get them a phone or whatever, because, like, you genuinely feel bad. Like, damn, you need to get in communication. Does that make you a trick? Does, like, being like, you know what? I can fix this easy. Does that make you a trick? Does that make you a hoe? Because, like, at the end of the day, at the end of the core value, everybody wants to, like, do something, be nice to someone. They want someone to be nice to them type shit. So, does you being nice, does that constitute or make you a trick? Does that deserve for you to be ran over because you decided to be nice to someone? These are legit questions. And when I asked this the other day, Shorty was like, it's different. If a nigga do it, it's whatever. But if a shorty do it, she's like, her level of empathy is like, damn. And I'm like, that's it? Just you saying damn? She's like, yeah, I feel for him, but I ain't doing shit for him. And it's like, well, if he gets you the phone, you feel me? That's being him empathetic. That's not tricking. But if she get the phone, then that's tricking. And I wonder how, because them credits not transferring for me. I need someone to explain this shit. If I genuinely feel bad about your situation, I'm in a position to at least fix that. Does that make me a trick automatically? I want to know other people's thoughts on this. Like, at what point in the realm does it fall under tricking? Like, if you just doing shit just to do shit, yes, 100%. But if it's a one-off type thing, is that really in that category? How many times does it constitute? Me personally, I feel like tricking goes when it's 3 or more unanswered favors. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't consider it date tricking. Like, if you are going out to eat, that's one thing. If y'all sharing in the mutual benefit of it, you know what I mean? That's not really tricking. If you going out to eat, or if her car broke and you fixed it and she picking you up, I don't really see that as tricking. But, like, if you just buying purses and watches and you just paying for shit, you paying the light bill, that's tricking because you just doing shit now. But, like, I feel as if you do small, like, right now, life happens, boom, and they confide in you, they fuck with you or whatever, and you just do that one-time thing, I don't think that's tricking. That's just a level of empathy. I think that's just regular human shit. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not that type of nigga, so I couldn't tell you. I respect those that can. If you like doing things for your lady, I respect that. Well, Lord, he do your thing. Me personally, that's not my way of communicating love language, so I'm just not going to do it. But I respect those that do. Now, I don't like is the niggas that use spending as risk. That shit is annoying. Like, you meet a girl, walk up to her and just start handing her cash or just fancy things, and it's like, oh, yeah, you a hoe. Because you don't got the gift of gab, you can't talk. And that's the only reason why y'all niggas get in the way y'all get in. And I noticed that a lot of y'all who don't know how to talk to people, y'all get upset when the money don't work. Because that's all you know is just throw cash at somebody to make them do what you want. And if they say no, then that's when y'all be on some violent shit and be ready to fight or crash out or is immediately disrespect. And it's like, nah, if you genuinely learn how to talk to people, they want to treat you this way. And you want to spend up on your cash. I had someone I know is like that. I wouldn't really call him an associate because that'd just be a damn lie. But that was his thing. Like, he had slide in his DMs like, hey, beautiful, what's your cash app? He basically like buy their number and then send it and he'd be like, yo, what's your number? Can I text you? And he'd get dubbed. That was his thing though. Like, that's how he slid. He just, hey, beautiful, what's your cash app? And he wasn't sending little shit. This nigga was selling like $500, $1,000. You don't even know these women. It's niggas like him that make normal niggas like me look bad. Because it's like, that's not fucking normal. And I'm not doing that. So then now I get looked at crazy because, well, he stepped up. No, that's not me. I couldn't do that. So I had another random thought. It's crazy. So since girls get Brazilian butt lifts, right? Is it acceptable for a nigga to get a Dominican dick lift? Like, all jokes aside, can I go down to the Dominican Republic, go to the doctor and say, yo, turn this into this? You know what I mean? The end goal is 14. Is it a thing? Is it something that can happen? I mean, personally, I don't think anyone would want that fucking length, but is it possible? Can I go down to the store and buy an extra 12 inches? Can we add it? Can we get 20? Can I walk around with like an actual leg? Can I get a 4-footer? What's the deal? And like, it always confused me because I know how like the leg surgery works. From like when niggas get like leg extensions to grow, niggas they be like 5 foot and they want to be 6'3" and shit. They break their leg at the shin, and then they just add the plastic artificial bone or whatever, and then they fuse the metal, and let it heal. The only problem with that is you can't walk for a year, and then you gotta learn how to walk again for a year. So that's 2 years worth of healing just to be taller. So like, if you get an extension to they cut, add like a silicone, something like something that the skin your body won't reject, so to say, and then attach the other end, and then bam. Now you just working? Like, yeah? But how does this work? And then what if your body rejects it? Then what? Then you gotta get that shit taken out? I feel like there's too many variables in this. And then like, if they use artificial or even like some whatever to make it extend, how do you control it if they cut it? You know what I mean? Like they cut it in half. How do you control it now to go up the way you want it to? I know this is weird, but bear with me. This is real thoughts. Like, how the fuck does it work? Once I finally get this added to this, how do I, control this shit? Or is it just over? You just on soft, this is what it is, that's it, and it's just like yo, if y'all only listening to this, you won't see what I'm doing. So if you on Spotify or Apple, stop. Go to YouTube. Watch the YouTube so you can see what the fuck going on. And then watch it fully. Make another YouTube account. Watch it again. Make another YouTube account and watch it again. And then after you've seen it 3 times on 3 separate YouTubes, send it to 3 friends so they can do the same thing. And it just keeps on trickling. But that's how you gotta do it. So y'all can see what I'm trying to like. The words ain't wording, but like y'all gonna understand. How the fuck do you control this shit? Yo. It's a real question. We want to know. The people want to know if you get a Dominican dick lift, how do you control it? Like, how do you get that bitch to just shaboing? Can you faka on that shit? Like, there's so many questions. We gotta find someone that did this shit. What I'm gonna say now is barbaric, but I don't care. If there was still stonings, I would go. Like, if we could go to like gladiator pits or crucifixions or just public hangings, I'm going. It's been a minute since we done grabbed the sticks and pitchforks and burned some shit. Yes, it's time to beat something. I will go, yes. Who are we dragging through the streets? Why are we dragging them through the streets? Why are we throwing stones? Oh, he was a diddler? Huh. Oh, they was stealing shit? Huh. Oh, this person committed 70 murders and now they about to fight lions? Yeah. I'm in the stands cheering. Fuck you mean? The Somalian pirates got caught and now we about to hang them at the gallows at noon? I'll be there at 11:30. Fuck is you talking about? I'm going to the public executions. We need to bring these back. Maybe that'll stop people from doing shit. Because then they know you're going to get beat with stones. Take a page from some of them other countries. They still do it. They still do public stonings. They don't have the crimes we have because they scared to get hit in the head with a fucking rock. It sends a message. You do this dumb shit, you'll be flogged. I know this one girl, she tried to spin it. And she's like, oh, you'll go to women getting beat. Yes, I will watch. Why are we beating her? Was she involved in a sex ring? Was she kidnapping kids? Was she yeeting people off of buildings? Maybe we should stone these people. We probably would have less of this problem. Beat them with rocks. That'll stop. A brick will solve a lot of problems. If you grab a brick and just start launching it, 90% of your problems will go away. Because who wants to get hit with that shit or even see it fly near them? It's a fucking brick. Yeah, I'm leaving. Problem solved. A brick a day and keep the bad people away. Well, no, I would go to these shits. Like, if this was especially like AD, 1800s, 1700s, uncivilized times, the Code of Hammurabi, eye for an eye, you do this, you get the rock. I'm going to that shit. And you niggas lying saying y'all wouldn't go because they had shit was packed. And Coliseums was huge as a bitch. Obviously, there was at least 1,000-something people in them shits watching it. The seats they had, even public executions for the fuck's that shit? When the jails, they be doing lethal injection and all that shit. Them just be packed the fuck out. Be mad people in there. They want to see it. And if they got examples going, we need to see this. If we know that if they're stealing cars and you get caught and they find your ass guilty and they're giving you the death penalty, the niggas will stop stealing cars because they know a rock coming to the temple. It's basic maths. 2 + 2 is 6. We don't want to get hit with a rock. Y'all remember that shorty that was that said she got beat in the face with a rock because she wouldn't give the dude her number? You saw her shit was hanging, right? Imagine 100 people throwing them shits. Now, like I said, it's barbaric. Don't get me wrong. It's inhumane, but it teaches lessons. It make niggas stop. If you know bricks is gonna come flying, you done. Put them in the gulag. This murderer versus that murderer. Y'all each get 1 brick. Only the winner gets set free or moves to level 2. You gotta survive 10 matches. If you don't survive 10, we don't let you out. Hold on, let me cook, because that might work. Just put the biggest ones in there, you get 1 brick. You got 10 fights. You can't have nobody fight for you, none of that shit. We ain't never gonna let anyone know, because they only gonna make it to like level 4, level 5. Then what? I feel like some people would pay their way through though, because they'd be like, well, if you throw it, we won't fuck with your family. It's probably a way to get around it, but just know. Not that many, but if they know the consequences, they get caught, they get left free, they're gonna go back to the pits. No one wants to go back to the pits. Once you leave the pits, you don't want to go back. So you're not gonna do the monkey shit again. It's foolproof. It'll work. Start stoning niggas. You ever seen movies like the wife and the husband, they done, the marriage is over, right? They broken up. And then sometimes you be seeing like the wife, though sometimes the wife keep the ring or whatever. Do men keep the ring when the marriage is over? I always wondered that. Because, like, let's say, I think a majority of the time, I think dudes keep the ring if, like, she died or if she left them and they sad about it or whatever. But, like, if he left her, does he still keep the ring or does he say fuck it and toss it? Because keeping it, wallahi, you married this person, right? At some point in time, eventually, you bought the engagement ring, you bought her real ring, and through the course of time, even though it's a shared bank account, whatever, you ended up essentially buying your ring. So that's 3 you bought, right? You just toss that shit? Or do you melt it down? Do you give it away? Do you give it to your son? Like, how does this work? What do you do with your ring? Because you obviously pay for real gold. And why niggas don't have diamonds in their ring? What's up with that? Like, if I'm gonna spend 5 to 30 plus K on her ring, it's flooded in diamonds, all I get is just this gold fucking band? No, I want my shit bust the fuck down too. Why I gotta get this basic ass ring? I can't go with that. Now, I don't need no crazy fancy like star or nothing, but if her shit flooded, my shit's flooded. I'm not getting no regular ass fucking ring. No, Sirski, I'm not going out like that. But what do y'all do with it when the marriage has failed? What do you do with your ring? Me personally, I'm not giving that shit away. I worked hard for this. This is my shit. I'm keeping it. I don't know, but shit, it's weird. I don't really know too many people, divorced men like that. So I had to dig around and see what I know. I try to hang out with people roughly around my age. Most of the people roughly around my age ain't really getting married. Although marriage seems to be a dying thing. I don't know why. Y'all don't be in love no more? Y'all never liked these girls to begin with? You can learn a lot about people if you just talk to them. You wouldn't even have to work. You wouldn't even have to get to that marriage stage to find out if you fuck with them or not. If you just talk to them. Give it like a couple years and then you figure it out. It's probably easier said than done. Trust me, I'm making it super simple. But I feel like there's easier ways to life than what y'all be going through. I don't know if y'all ever remember, but the Taco Bell packets, they used to be way more edgy than they are now. They used to say some real crazy shit. Like the type of shit that we're not allowed to say no more in 2024. What happened to them? Why'd they go soft? Yo, wallahi, I used to use the Taco Bell packets as risk sometimes. You start looking, you get your order, and now you're looking through it, because niggas used to go to the mall. There's a Taco Bell in the mall. And then the sauce is right there. Hey, grab a handful. Then you got your food, you go to the table, and you start looking at them shits. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. And then sometimes it'd be like, yo, this right here is the shit. And then you see a girl, I cited a packet. Yeah, now you got her number. Y'all don't understand. That was different times. Or you go, the girl at the counter was cute, you find the right one, you go back up, she read it, laughing, giggling, you get the number. Well, the number wasn't the thing back then. It was definitely the Facebook. So you would get the Facebook, and then you would slide in DM later because niggas' phones wasn't on, and internet wasn't that prevalent. So you got it, because she wrote it down. My name on Facebook, da, 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 da. Then you go add it, and then boom. Or she gave you the kick name, and times was different. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta understand. Sometimes when the old niggas they be talking, and they be like, oh, back in my day, we ain't have cell phones. We just had to run into each other. Nigga, we ain't have cell phones. I mean, we didn't have to just run into each other either, but nigga, we ain't have phones either. It was get the internet name and number and work from there. Magic will happen if you work hard enough. Well, nah, I miss the edgy Taco Bell packets, yo. You could do a lot with those back then. I don't know if it'll work now. I haven't tried it. Let me try it. I used to, back when I was selling theater devices in high school, I told niggas to do that shit. Get the Taco Bell packets, rizz her up real quick, get the right ones with some flowers. You'd be straight. That was nasty business. It was disgusting times back then. I should have never got away with a lot of shit I got away with. Somebody needs to stop me. Somebody needs to stop me. Yo, y'all ever watch like the movies where it be like the 1960s, 1980s and shit like that? 1960s, 1950s. That was more when it was relevant. And it'd be like white people doing white people shit. What point? Like, was they scared of their boss? Why was they going home beating their wife? Like, at what point was it like, he aggravated me one more time, I'm going to beat Sharon. And then it's like, he done did it. He pissed me off. And then a couple more demands later, kids getting it too. This bitch better have a steak and drink waiting for me at the door or everyone's getting beat. Why did you walk through the door beating everybody? Because you got told to do the bitch work at the job. It's crazy. I believe this was like 1950s when you would come home, you would do a long day at whatever, at Kodak, walk through the door, honey, I'm home. She come through. Piece her up real quick, go sit down at dinner, find out your kids ain't kidding, piece them up real quick, and then go get drunk and watch TV. This is disgusting business. Why is it you ain't piece the boss up? But you go home and piece the family up, it's crazy. Yo, cause they heads, they like, yo, he got one more time to say something to me, and I'm duffing my wife. And then niggas follow through with it. You had a 12-hour shift. You got pissed off 3 hours into it. So that means the rest of the time, you was just building the anger. Like, oh, wait till I see Sharon. And then you came to the door. Smackdown. She didn't even know why. She just, and now she know, oh, Fred pissed him off. That was crazy times. Yo, you gotta be really fucking up at work to get yelled at and then go home and take it out on the family. Cause you know you fucked up. You know you didn't do the thing they told you to do. Or maybe you took the job that you was the store runner. Like your job is to go get coffee for the boss, right? That's your only job. You know this, that's why you took the position. And then the boss get mad because the coffee cold, because you took too long, because the traffic or whatever. And then they call you, you know what I mean? They call you something stupid or a dumbass name. You ain't liking it, you ain't feeling it. So then you go home to the wife, you call her the name, and you feel me, SmackDown versus Raw for the next 10 minutes. And if the kids is there, I feel sorry for them kids. Because they getting SmackDown versus Raw too. They getting through the table. What? Why was you niggas that hurt to where y'all had to put the wife and kids through the table? The 1950s was a wild time, boy, I tell you. You could drink in public, you could smoke in public, you could beat the wife. The whole town knew about it. They had meetings on who did the craziest beatings. They like meet up, like the doctors would come through and be like, yeah, this one was a doozy. He really put her down this week. Like, yo, at what point was this acceptable? Did they watch this shit at home and it just kept kept getting trickled down. Like, Billy saw it, Johnny saw it, his son, and then Johnny's son Steve saw it. Was it before the 50s? Like, was it the 1920s, 1800s? At what point did the husbands come home, smack the wives, and then it just kept happening until, at what point did it stop? At what point were the women like, fuck this, I'm smacking him back? These are questions we need answers to. I want to know this. I always find that shit intriguing. How you get yelled at work because you fucking up, and then you come home and beat the fucking family? Yeah, you really gotta be top-notch fuck up to do some shit like that. Yo. Different times. Yo, the mailmen nowadays be wild and bold. The other day, I'm out running errands, I'm living life, right? We in the hood. Mailman walking down the street. This nigga is in shorts. A fucking AC/DC t-shirt. 6 gold chains, some rings, some bracelets. And you only know he the mailman because of the bag. If he didn't have a bag, you wouldn't know it's the fucking mailman. Where your uniform at? Why are you dressed like this? Why are you walking like this in the hood? Honestly, if niggas that dress in one of their best outfits confuse the shit out of me. Cause like, why? What do you got chains on for? You at work. Who is you impressing? What do you got cologne on for? You at work. This shit is weird to me. Who the fuck are you impressing? Now, if a cologne is your thing and that's your bop, this is just you, like this is your smell, I get that. That's not me personally. I'm not that type of nigga. I only put cologne on if I'm going somewhere. And I have to really be going somewhere. Like, if I know where I'm stepping out, it's gonna be ladies, I'm gonna put the cologne on. Yes, I wanna smell great. But on a regular day, no, I'm not putting that shit on. A, cologne's expensive, the shit I like. And B, I work with mostly niggas. What the fuck I'm smelling good for these niggas for? Fuck them. So, what is you doing? You outside. You delivering mail. What you got Gucci cologne on for? Why you got 8 chains on? That's a statement that says, I dare one of you bitch ass niggas to touch me. And then now I feel like now I got to because of the statement you made. And now I'm in federal jail because I didn't attack the mailman. This shit is wild. But like, even at Amazon, because I be seeing you niggas, why the fuck are you wearing brand new Jordans in this motherfucking warehouse? Stack the boxes. This is why my package is late. Because you niggas want to look like fucking 2 Chainz in this bitch. Y'all trying to be the best dressed for what? What is you coming into this store, this job with Rick Owens on for, and Kasubi jeans? This is blasphemy. What is y'all getting so fly for? Why are you in Walmart wearing Dior? You got a $1,000 outfit on working at Walmart. Explain this shit to me. For the hoes, that's crazy. If you at work trying to look your best for the hoes, that's wild. You should be working. Then when you step out, you can look good for the hoes. But at work is wild. And then especially as the mailman in this fucked up city, no sirski. That goes back to that saying when I told you niggas don't know how to talk. Because if you really got the gift of gab, it don't matter what you in. You start saying the right things, you start cracking the right jokes, and you can pull the same girl. But now, you niggas gotta wear off-white shoes, Dior pants, Amiri shirts, Cartiers, and you still don't get no bitches. You don't get no play, no butt, no nothing. This don't make no damn sense. You niggas need to learn how to talk. And if you don't know how to talk, go hire a dating coach. Learn to talk to people. Like, what the fuck? Go take improv classes just so you can learn to do something. Something really wrong with you niggas. Like, I could tell you I didn't have a father. Or at least a a good male role model, something. Like it wasn't nobody you looked up to. Y'all was just winging it. The big homie was the role model. Like, what's going on? Who taught y'all that this was okay? Who said do this to get this? Because obviously they was wrong. Because that's not what the fuck you're supposed to do at all. Why are you getting fly at work? This don't make no damn sense. Work your job and go home. Get fly on the weekends when you with the hoes. You want to talk to the hoes at work. They work the same bum-ass job you work. They make the same fucking money you making. They know you can't afford this shit. Why you even want to talk to them? I would never talk to the people that I work with. Matter of fact, what I do is so broad. There's multiple organizations. And I wouldn't talk to any people that work for those different organizations because I know what you do. I know what your pack is looking like. I know what your mindset looking like. We ain't even compatible. I need a business-oriented person. You working here, I can already tell you we ain't even locked in, twin. We on two different things. And I respect that. You gotta do what works for you. This is temporary for me. This ain't my end goal. The brakes on this train are stopping, actually. We got 2 more years, and then adios, Captain. We jumping ship, switching lanes. We going from NASCAR to Formula One. So now I want to talk to these people at this fucking job. Why y'all want to talk to these people at your job? That shit's weird. Like, talk to someone adjacent. If you work at Walmart and you like stalkers, whatever, people that work in like convenience stores, go talk to a shorty at Target. All these. Wegmans is crazy though, because they be hiring them real young. You playing a dangerous game with that one. But I would not talk to someone that works in the same field as me. Like, maybe a nurse, but not what the fuck I do. No. And then I wouldn't even do that either, because it's still too close, because I might see you. I don't want to see you at this job. I don't want to see you with this uniform on. When I see you, I want to see you in regular clothes, not this fucking uniform. You niggas weird. Weird. I don't know if y'all ever did it, because I know y'all don't get no bitches. If y'all was a pimp, your pimp name would be a pimp no bitches. But you ain't never really fuck with a shorty until you plan a fake vacation. When you done Zwillow talked your way into some shit. Sometimes you gotta plan a fake vacation with the hoes. You gotta sell her the dream that y'all going to Tahiti. Y'all ain't going nowhere. You ain't really fuck with her if you ain't planning the vacation. Hell, get all the way up until you cancel the last day. I ain't gonna lie, I had some joint situations. We planned a whole fucking me? No, sirski. You ain't really fuck with them if you ain't planning a fake vacation. Sometimes you gotta fight gaslighting with gaslighting. When they start throwing the gas, that's when you gotta start throwing the fucking gas. Yo, if he plan a fake vacation, he fuck with you. Sometimes you gotta be like, yo, we about to buy a house. Y'all on Zwillow looking at shit. Y'all not buying Nathan. You gotta do what you gotta do, King. Stay on top. Yo, this is nasty business. Don't ever talk somebody out like that. Tell them the truth. Fake vacations is nasty business, but it's the business we're in when you're the fucking president. You gotta do nasty business. But all right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna call it a day. We gotta go. Tune in next week.